What is going on, Airsofters? I am your host, the Spinster Cell, and today I'm bringing to you an Airsoft discussion video. In this video, we are going to discuss my want to buy, so that's everything in Airsoft that I still plan on buying, along with my builds discussion, where I'm going to update you all on my builds that are coming in the future. Mostly the point of this video is that everything I'm still trying to buy in Airsoft, I don't like to pay retail. Most of it's out of stock or discontinued. Simply can't get this stuff without you guys. So if you use Hop Up, people sell their used Airsoft stuff on there and trade, and that's going to be part of the point of this video. So let's get started with my want to buy list. Now, this is everything in Airsoft that I've, compiled over the course of the years. Anything that's highlighted like this, I've already bought, so we'll just ignore that stuff. And if it's in green, that usually means I got a good deal, cheaper than retail, which is usually my goal. So if you'd like more Airsoft updates and discussions, I did want to make a video all about buying used items and how to get the best deals and ensure that they're in good quality. So if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments below. And if you have anything that you'd like to sell to me that I have in my want to buy, definitely hit me up and I might just buy it from you. Also, if you'd like to feature any of your Airsoft equipment or custom builds on my channel, like mail them in, I play Airsoft, review them, and then mail them back to you, maybe we can work on something like that. So our first things in our want to buy, we're going to start off with the simple stuff and work our way down. There's quite a lot of stuff on here, gear and guns. So the first thing is a multicam black helmet cover for my Emerson helmet. Then a multicam vest. Now this one I think is about $100 or maybe $150. This is not a cheap one. I'm still using my neoprene Transformers 3 vest for my black loadout, which I really like. But I do plan on doing a complete overhaul in phase 2 of multicam black. So this is stuff for my movie. These two things here are props. This is the Cyborg Ninja from Metal Gear Solid helmet, but in black, and then my goggles, which should be arriving in the mail pretty soon. My 3rd edition prototype, so that should be completed. This is going to be for a Splinter Cell Conviction loadout, so the green sweater. Just can't find the exact right edition in the surplus stores yet. Quick detach suppressor with the M4 muzzle brake, so just this part, preferably the one with the holes. And I don't want to spend too much for it. You see I put 10. I think someone on Hop Up was gonna sell me this for a deal, but something must have not gone through all the way. So we got the GoPro 8, gonna have to upgrade soon. A lot of glitches with this GoPro 8. This is the GoPro drone. We actually got a DJI drone instead, the Maverick Pro 2 Zoom. So expect videos to get slightly better and some aerial shots of Fighter Town. We do have the Zoom Cam 1 and 2, the Mobiuses, I believe. We got these from Phil, and we don't have the Zoom for the Run Cam 2. We have the Zoom for the Run Cam 1, but it's, we would prefer an upgrade, obviously. We do want a 360 camera to be mounted over my shoulder to get some really nice Ghost Recon style third-person gameplay. That would be fantastic. Obviously, I am giving all the credit to that idea to Airsoft Camman HD. I believe he's one of the first people on YouTube to make that a popular thing, and I think it looks amazing. So, since my whole channel is based on Tom Clancy stuff, third-person video games will transition well into my videos, so gotta get that done eventually. And for car videos, we're gonna do car and Airsoft merging together on the channel. I don't feel like a whole separate channel will really do well on its own. So patches galore. You see some of these, I already got some of these patches. Some of them I will show on internet. That one's glow-in-the-dark edition of the Metal Gear Solid. So now we get into the builds. Now these are weapons that I already own. If they're stenciled out, I already own them. And then these are just lists of upgrades. So the F2K rail, the metal one, everyone knows if you have this gun, it's $150. I was attempting to 3D print an Airsoft rail in Keymod, but the 3 people I've sent the files to kept running into glitches and issues, so that file is haunted or corrupt. I don't know. People just can't seem to print that thing out without running into issues. It's impossible. So the other part is the trigger mechanism for the launcher of the EGLM standalone. If you have that, then you can make the Splinter Cell Conviction build along with the rail. So something that you need. I do have the EGLM, so that's why I just need the trigger. My F2K does have some issues, so it does need probably a whole new 2-stage trigger thing, because that's the main issue with the F2K. The TAR-21, I do like the look of the big integrated suppressor thing. I think it looks really cool, but it's a bit unwieldy. I do know that someone had one on YouTube and he did not have it for very long, so I'm guessing he didn't like it. I do still want the flat top rail for my TAR-21, my Aries. L85 build is complete now that I got that rail. I do need a Cerakote for my CZ Shadow 2. I have not made an official video of the Shadow 2 yet because it looks terrible and it's pretty beat up. It's really used up. It was a $60 buy, so I do plan on doing a full build with it to make it more race inspired and snazzy, but right now it's not ready for YouTube yet. My Wii G36 still has issues with the trigger and the hammer, so RA Tech steel parts would make my G36 fully operational again. But the WeTech G36, I mean, the mags have so many issues. Pretty shitty gun. I think I fielded it once, and it's just a lot of maintenance, that gun. Gas blowback rifles, something I'm not too big into yet, so maybe in the future. This I actually recently purchased. This is my last purchase. Was a little more expensive, 11 bucks, but absolutely necessary. Now I do have two Moonrock Bullpup AEGs, the Real Sword Type 97 and the Aries SOC AR. Both have these stupid magazine releases that are left-handed only. So the left-handed only, I only purchased one, which I'm going to put in my SOC, and then if I switch over to my TAR, I'll just switch out the mag releases. It was just really expensive to buy two. I think it went from like, I don't know, my shipping was just out of control at that point. I bought it overseas. Now, my FNX, when I bought this gun, I had all kinds of tactical plans for it. I just don't really care about the FNX anymore. It's just a big, ugly, unwieldy pistol at this point that I don't really use anymore. I like my other pistols so much more. I still want the Octarms suppressor. It's out of stock everywhere, the metal edition. I did buy a 3D printed file and it just never got around to making it. I just feel that was a mistake. It'd probably be cheap and not look good. So I do have the RMR, but I don't have the plate, the Ace Arms plate, because I think there's like two different things you gotta buy in order to even put your RMR on, and at that point it's so much money, and my RMR is kind of just for looks. It's not worth it. My TM MMP. My TM MMP I'm pretty much done with. I got the SAI trigger and the Teflon bar. I got rid of the note that I had on here for the threaded barrel, because 50 bucks, it's pointless. It's completely pointless. I do have a Glock that is in parts. It's a KJW SAI blue slide Glock, but the slide broke. It's still functioning though, and then the hammer mechanism broke, so that gun is completely fucked and needs all new parts in the hammer. The frame is stippled, but there's so many things wrong and weird with that gun. I may get rid of that gun completely, the KJW Glock, because I was just scammed on that one, so I may get rid of it, or I may get a new frame and paint it this cool teal, or if I can find one of these clear frames, which you can't really find anymore, they're out of stock, I'd get that. This gun though, this one in particular, this red and pink Glock for $325. So this pink and red Glock is actually in stock. It's for sale for $325. Build price wise, if you're gonna build any pistol completely with every single part, it may end up being $300. So not gonna argue with that price. So this thing here is a Mac 11 suppressor for my KWA Mac 11 that I still have. Funny enough, that gun functions with my new HFC bolt, just kind of crappily, BBs flying out the side. Still functions though, and I got a kill streak, so I love that little gun. If I can find a suppressor for it, I would love to add that on. This is my M9 build. If you watched my newest video, this has been completed, so it has been, colored out. Very happy that this is finally done. This is a Walther P99 from Maruzen. They have all the full metal parts available for it, so the $50 barrel with the included suppressor, very snazzy, and then the full metal CNC slide. So this gun would have been a really nice snazzy build, but I liked it so much I ended up buying it for my real steel gun. So no point of doing the Airsoft one if I have something that's Then we have my swag kappa build. Now this is going to be probably finished in about a month. All the parts for my swag kappa that I currently plan on doing have been purchased and are coming in the mail. So get ready and get excited. If you made it 11 minutes into this video, you now know about that build, and it's coming. It's coming real soon.